Hey guys, Josh Henkin here, creator of the Ultimate Sandbag, our dynamic variable resistance training program. Very fortunate enough to have Troy Anderson of Alpha Kettlebell and a tremendous strength coach. What we're going to do is break down what we call a deceleration clean. Cleaning usually is very vertical in nature and develops lots of power in the hips and the overall body. However, learning how to decelerate and absorb force is almost more important. In fact, Dr. Yes is one of the leading experts in biomechanics and one of the first people to go over to the Soviet Union when the Soviets were dominating the Olympics, identify two ways primarily people get injured: extreme ranges of motion and eccentric load. Eccentric load is basically stopping, and you see it all the time in athletes that stop on a dime and tear a hamstring. So we're going to go through how you do the deceleration clean. The great thing about it is not only learning deceleration, but it's going to be in a single leg position. So Troy's going to work with our power bag, and what he's going to do is he's going to lunge forward, but as he does so, he's going to crease at the hips and then power up and back at the same time. Nice, Troy. You can come back out and back up. Now what he's doing, what you're seeing a couple things, he's doing a great job at hinging at the hips. So when he goes down, he's not rounding that little back. His weight is actually back and his weight's through his front heel. So when he powers through, it brings him right back to that top position. Now, what we can do is we can make it progressively more challenging by asking him to go into a balance step. Nice. So he has to hold it for 1 to 2 count, showing that he can stick the landing. Over time, we can increase the height that the knee is brought towards the chest, so eventually it becomes parallel. Troy will attest that it becomes a lot more difficult as you're bringing the knee to the chest. It also challenges your frontal plane stability more and more. You'll find that Troy's using our Power Ultimate Sandbag here. Because it's the complexity of the movement, you're going to want to be able to control the bag and not have so much fluidity of the bag. So one way it can make it more difficult, if we actually work with our strength bag that's loaded a little bit lighter here, either the red one right here, it's not so much the load that we have as sometimes just the instability of the bag and the dimension of the bag now. Nice. Now definitely, if he changes the stability of the bag, he can come back to just planting that foot back on the ground. Nice. This is a tremendous drill in teaching the hamstrings and glutes how to decelerate the body and gives you a whole new perspective upon how to develop programs that really address your client's needs. Nice, Troy. Usually eccentric loads can be a little bit scary because they often are associated with high forces, but this is a really safe way to train this, and it was great whether you're a weekend warrior, a high level athlete, or just someone looking to become more resilient in your injury program. So check out more at ultimatesandbagtraining.com.